Alrighty, good morning and welcome back yet again. Pretty excited what we got going on today. We got some beef plate ribs and give you a quick peek there. It looks pretty good. Decent marbling. They don't look horrible, but it's 1, 2, 3, 4 bones, and really to get these prepped up. I did trim a bit of the fat cap off. What's left on here, I'm going to leave on here. A lot of the fat, I'll trim it until I can either see meat, or if there's a lot, I'll just trim the fat, kind of like I trim a brisket. I trim it until the fat doesn't feel hard and it's kind of soft, and it's kind of softish. So I also removed the silver skin from the back, so really easy to get these prepped up. Go ahead and take some olive oil for a binder. And I'm just going to show you, all this on video. Obviously, I didn't show you the trimming it up, but I'm not that good of a trimmer, and you kind of just learn that kind of stuff as you go. And then the rub we're going to use today, we're going to use this Loot and Booty. I don't know if you can see it yet. Loot and Booty. What's your beef? Really good stuff. Really like this stuff on pretty much everything. I use it. Chicken, steak. I've used it on burgers. It's really good on everything. So get these rubbed down good and heavy. Make sure you get, your ends and stuff. The backside really isn't all that important because, for one, there's not a whole lot of meat there, but I always just rub everything down. And you also make a mess on your oven. Same thing on the top side. Pour some olive oil on there. And you can use, like I said, I feel like I talk about binders pretty much every time I use one, but you can do, you don't have to use a binder. You can use olive oil. You can use, heck, I've used a W sauce. I've used hot sauce. And then I think the most popular choice is probably mustard. But we're going to go ahead, go on nice and heavy on the top side. And that's going to be about it. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to finish rubbing these things down, and I will pick back up when we're down at the grill. So we'll see you then. Alrighty, we are down at the 22.5-inch Weber Smoky Mountain. Just put the beef ribs on. Again, pretty much the same exact setup from yesterday, using the Cyberq Cloud, except for today we're going to run at 250 instead of 225. And top vent's about halfway open. We're using Kingsford Blue Bag with about 5 chunks of hickory buried in the grill. Give you a quick peek. I just put them on. There they be. Just started this thing up about a half hour ago, so I'm sure the smoke will die down. But what I'm going to go ahead and do is close this thing down. I'm probably going to let these go probably for about 2 hours, and then I'm going to open them back up, and I'm going to start spritzing them with water. So once I start spritzing them, I will pick back up. So we'll see you then. Alrighty, we are about 2 hours in. Give you a quick peek at the beef ribs. Looking pretty good. Starting to get a little bit of pull back off the bones. I'm going to take some water here. Just put some moisture back on the outside of it. And then go ahead and close this thing back down. It's been holding right around 250 degrees, pretty dang close to it the whole cook. I'm using the fire dial again today. But this time when I put it in there, I don't know, I can't remember if I said it or not, but I put it in upside down, or opposite way of yesterday, and it'll kind of burn some of the stuff off that dripped on it yesterday. So besides that, I'm going to keep on opening this thing up, probably for at least once an hour for the next couple hours until I get the bark where I want it, and then I'm going to wrap it. So I will probably pick back up when it's time to wrap, so we'll see you then. Alrighty, so we are about 6 hours in. Give you a quick peek at the ribs. And again, I did change my mind. I'm not going to wrap these, but wait for that smoke to clear. It might be pretty hard here to kind of get a look at it. But anyways, internal temp right now is sitting right around 196, 197. These are going to be getting pretty close to done, I think. Still a little. So I'd say probably another, half an hour and these will be done. So I will probably pick back up one more time when we are slicing into these. So we will see you then. Alrighty, so we are back, and it is time to slice into these, and more importantly, it is time to eat. I am starving. You guys and girls who watch my channel, this is probably my favorite thing to cook. Turn out great every time, kind of call it like a brisket on a stick almost. But real quick, I'm going to go over to cook times. The whole cook was at 250, went for 7 hours. I started spritzing this thing down after hour 2 till for every hour until it was done, and I did not wrap these. When I pulled them off, however, wrapped them in foil and let them rest in some towels meat side down. So now let's go ahead, and I let them rest for an hour. So let's go ahead and slice into the beef ribs and see what we got. There she be, looking pretty beefy. Let's go ahead and give this a try. Tender as can be. Again, that Loot and Booty what's your beef rub? That is really good stuff on like I said, pretty much everything, but especially on beef. So now besides that, I'm gonna go ahead and eat. You guys and girls have a good day, and we will see you next time.